Okay, really good. Really nice. Let me give you two options. Option A is going to be hip circles in a child's pose perspective, 8 to the right and then 8 to the left. The second option is going to be a little more core work. Well, let me give you three options because some of you are probably jonesing for something a little deeper. So the second option, we'll start all together in a second. Let me just give you the options. Down dog, and it's just an exhale, swing heels to one side. Inhale through center. This is nice for opening up the feet, gives you some waist work, some of that same lateral flexion that you're getting in the child's pose idea. And then the third one would be to come to plank and roll both feet, take an arm up, come to plank, both feet to the opposite side. And really, should feel flowy to you. So whichever one you're choosing, hip circles from child's pose, the down dog variation, go slowly enough that you don't feel like you're rushing the process. You kind of arrive, and then those of you doing the child's pose hip circles, you'll come into a child's pose once you've done 8 on each side. Same thing with those of you in down dog. You'll come to a down dog once you've done about 8 passes each side. And those of you doing the plank variation, which is a lot harder, you could take 3 or 4 breaths holding the plank on one side, and then 3 or 4 breaths holding the plank on the other side. Nice, Sandy. Great, Sid. And then we'll meet either in a child's pose or a downward facing dog. Now, those of you in child's pose, here's another option. If you're choosing to be in child's pose because you don't want to do a lot of upper body work, come up onto your knees. You know this one. Inhale, cactus arms, lift your chest. Exhale, dive back down to child's pose. So this would be a soft way to start building heat a la sun salutation. Those of you in down dog, more traditional, pull forward to a plank, lower your knees or keep them lifted, exhale through a push-up, inhale to your back bend, exhale to a down dog. Nice, Lori. Inhale forward to a plank, knees up or knees down, exhale lower through the push-up. Inhale, curling your heart forward. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Those of you doing the work from hands and knees, take 2 more rounds. Those of you doing the work from down dog, take 2 more rounds. And then we'll meet again in a child's pose or a downward facing dog. Great, Catherine. Once you're back to your resting pose, your stopping pose, your pausing pose, notice the feedback. Now, if you're in child's pose, it really is about how much more can I let go. If you're in down dog, it really is about how much can I firm my limbs and make my spine feel longer by lifting hips, by reaching arms, by keeping your neck long, by rooting your heels towards the earth, taking your triceps down, spreading the upper back so you feel broad. Those of you in child's pose, either meet us in a down dog to transition to the top of the mat or just come to the top of the mat. Those of you in down dog, inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, empty your breath. Come to the top of the mat the best way for you. Nice, Noreen. Good. Great, Laura. We did a lot of work with the block on Monday. So imaginary block between your legs, tailbone roots into an imaginary block. This will turn your hips and legs on a little more clearly. Inhale, come to a half lift. Pause. Everybody cactus your arms. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up. Good. Exhale, hands to heart.